Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today, man. We got another Love is Blind visual. Awkward guy gets dumped twice in one day. Yeah, that gotta be bad, right? You get dumped twice, and they don't even know what you look like. Oh, that might crush a guy, though. Cause now it's like, oh, I thought it was my looks. It ain't my looks, it's me.
Your personality.
Dang, bro. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it today, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready? Let's get it.
I just couldn't stop thinking about what you told me. Then I woke up and I started to feel that I am
Here we go again.
here in this with you, and I
All right, Mason, where are you going with this?
honestly want to trust my feelings and my gut, and
Man, so many people on this show are able to talk so much and say so little. I think probably more than half the time when someone on this show starts a sentence, they have no idea where they're going with it. They basically just rotate between 7 different words. It's kind of like that game where one person starts a word in the sentence and then another person says the next word, and then you just keep going back and forth. But he's one person doing that.
I just
have been thinking. This morning I woke up and it's the two of us, and I love you. No, I mean, honestly, Jessica, it would really help if, wait, is your name Jessica? Honestly,
I wonder, like, with some of these people that actually come on the show, are y'all used to like engaging in conversation with the opposite sex on that type of level?
Or it's just all new to some of them.
It might be to a lot of them. It might be something they're not used to. Like, because I do feel like we're going into an age where a lot of people are not used to engaging in conversation with the opposite sex outside of maybe on social media, maybe on some type of, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to certain things, but not actually engaging in true conversation and possibly talking to someone and trying to, like, human to human interaction instead of a device being in between. You know what I'm saying? Because social media, a lot of these platforms, because like, say for instance, like Discord or like Twitch or people like where y'all can communicate on these social media, but even like PlayStation Network, people communicate with each other from playing like Call of Duty or different games together. You can communicate. A lot of people can communicate with people over a platform, but human to human interaction. I don't know why I keep saying reaction.
I don't know.
Interaction, they freeze the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it's awkward. And that's one of the things I'll be like, it's like social media is a blessing and a curse.
it would really help if you just told me what you like in a man and I'll just become that. It just kind of saves time, you know? We don't have to do this whole bonding and getting to know each other thing.
Every time I think about you, that's where they are. You are the person that I'm thinking about.
Okay. That was an incredible, beautiful piece of poetry. I'm going to hang this up on my wall. I think the reason some of the guys use this verbose language is because they're just trying to find the perfect thing to say instead of just being themselves. So obviously the only
what you just said, what you said is facts. But that's realistic. Mm-hmm. A lot of guys always are trying to find the perfect way to say something instead of just being themselves and organically having a conversation.
Like, cause some people can see through the BS. So I don't need all the extra fluff. Just let me see who you are.
You know a saying that I never hear anymore
What?
that we grew up on, and that was like,
When someone shows you who they are?
no.
Oh, look, what's saying? What's saying you talking about?
No, saying that we grew up on like millennials and stuff, and like I really don't see people talk about it anymore. Conversation rule the nation.
Oh.
A lot of people don't know how to have conversations. Conversations rule the nation. Learn to have a conversation. Like, find something in common we can, like, talk about, but also have more to yourself than just one thing. Like, that's the reason why people need to pick up hobbies. Need to pick up reading a book.
But I feel like it comes
sport.
off easy.
Like,
it comes off a little bit easier to have conversations when you are just being you, opposed to trying to be someone else and having to, one, keep up with this fake person you're trying to be, and one, trying to say the perfect thing and not screw up saying something or whatever.
You're gonna screw up.
You're overthinking, first of all. So just let it flow naturally, organically. Like, who are you?
Nobody's perfect. You're gonna screw up at one point. You're gonna stutter. You're gonna whatever. It's just human nature, you know? But that's one of the problems with society right now. That's the reason why relationships in society kind of look a little weird right now. It's because everybody wants to portray themselves as this perfect individual. Yeah. And they are far from it.
Yeah. Normal response to what he just said is for her to laugh at him and be like, all right, what are you talking about? She tells him that it sounds like he's being unclear and elusive. So he's like, all right, let me be clear. I am thinking...
It's, okay, let me be more clear then.
Please.
I
get it out.
Am committed to you.
Yeah, that's the reaction.
Damn!
I also want to know, I guess I would have to watch the show for myself as well, to know at what point, like what day was this that he came and said this? You know, was this the
but
second day?
They only have a limited amount of time.
I get that, but is this the second day?
Second or third? Well, you think that's too soon?
All of it's too soon for me.
The show too soon.
That's what I'm saying. All of it, like just every boom, 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 boom. Like all of it's too soon for me. I guess for her to even make this face, I'm like, what day was this that he said this?
To bounce off what you saying though, how long do they be in a pause?
Like to us, like that's what I don't know. To us, it seems like I think like 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks?
Like I'm gonna say this on some real spiel.
I don't even think it's 2 weeks.
7 days, 7 days, a week, 2 weeks. It's too soon to know that the person that's across that you haven't seen is the person you want to marry. Sure. Cause that's what they do. Like the show, you get engaged right after the pause, and then you're working up to a wedding day. That's too soon.
Okay, 10 days.
Too soon.
Okay, they're in the pod for 10 days.
To decide whether or not somebody is meant for you to be your forever. You know, it's people who... Now, I'll say this. It is true that... I'll say within a day, a day of God meeting you and actually talking to you and conversing and having true conversations with you, like true deep conversation. He would know if you are someone he can see himself married to, or they already have that in their mind who you are to them. Yeah, a guy will already know whether or not you're a jump off, you're a fling, you're just a girlfriend, or if you're wife material. A guy knows that within a day, 100% day, of actually not meeting you, but actually conversing with you, really finding more out about you. A guy can find that out. It doesn't take a guy 5 years to know if you're a wife for him or not. Now, financial, it's a lot of things coming to this, you know what I'm saying, making that happen. But a guy would know within, you know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. If he sees a wifely material.
Now, I have seen situations where someone, you know, they meet someone and, like, they know, like, within...
I didn't see people get married
they get engaged. And they get engaged and they get married and they live their life.
Because the guy knows.
Something, but I feel like that is... And I guess it's the fact that these people hopefully are coming on here with the intent.
But also, a lot of times in those situations, I also know what you look like.
True.
Because love ain't always blind. Remember, we had that conversation. Mm-hmm. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
You want? I'm not a mind reader, but I don't really think she feels the same way. I'm not sure what it is, but something's telling me this. Even when he takes an hour and a half to carefully choose his words, he still says the wrong thing and she gets the ick. And the most hilarious thing is, he's not even committed to her. He only said that because he thinks that's what she wants to hear at this point in time. And it turns out she doesn't want to hear that, so later on he tries to backpedal. She tells him that she appreciates him saying that, but she definitely doesn't reciprocate, and then he changes the subject.
She got her eye on somebody else.
We got that out of the way. What do you want to eat?
I love cream pies.
Really?
Yep.
Boy, that was an opportunity for a joke. I swear that's an opportunity. You gotta
Please don't say it.
No, I ain't gonna say no joke, but I'm saying you gotta take your opportunity. She said she loved cream pie.
Okay.
I'm saying, do you?
I
told a corny
joke.
I told a corny joke to you yesterday because I know you like corny jokes.
I don't like corny jokes.
You do like corny jokes. You do like.
I don't like
jokes.
the word corny. Let's find another word.
Dad jokes. You like dad jokes. Corny jokes. I told her one yesterday. But you gotta take opportunity.
You think I liked that joke yesterday?
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, I mean, I guess.
I do too. Let's put it that way.
Yep. I'm sick right now.
I also like everything that you like. Let's just put it that way. Because I woke up today and this is only the 4th episode and I'm sick of them already. I'm tired of them and their little notebooks.
episode.
Can they just meet already? They have nothing to talk about. They have a limited time, such a limited time already, and they still have nothing to talk about. And as is often the case, this guy Mason starts telling 2 different women the same things.
Just wait until I start batting my eyes at you.
Oh my god.
Do a little pouty face.
Oh my god.
So Madison leaves her pod and Sarah's like, how did it go? And she's like, oh my god, this pod. At first he was my number 1, but then he said he was committed to me, and nobody commits to somebody this quickly. Like, that's a red flag. He should have given it another day or so, and then maybe I would have been into it. I might rearrange my tier list tonight and see who comes out on top. Maybe make a bracket or 2.
I am having feelings for people I've never seen before. It's really scary how much chemistry there is when Madison and I are talking.
Dude, there's like no chemistry.
But Meg just says exactly what I was about to say.
It's really scary how much chemistry I have with people when I just agree with everything they say all the time. Honestly, it more than scares me. It terrifies me how much chemistry I have with Madison.
I would like to have a conversation with somebody from a pod. Just like what is going through your head when you're in a pod? Are you imagining what this person looks like? And it's forcing you to like them even more?
Well, I think that's a dangerous thing to do. Well, not dangerous. Well,
but I'm sure they do it.
I think that's...
I'm sure they do it.
But I wouldn't want to do... I mean, I guess you can't... Sometimes you can't help it. Just like listening to their voice and you're just like, hoping and praying that they look like what you imagine in your head based off their voice.
But that's the setup, though.
And then I see you and you look like...
You go from Megan Fox to Adele, which no disrespect.
Stop saying that. Like, that is so... Like, stop
it's
saying
no
that.
Disrespect.
Yeah. I hate when people say it. It's no disrespect,
but they are two totally different women.
Okay, but you don't. But you saying it
no,
like it's a.
But if I imagine I'm Megan Fox and I see Adele, I'm like, damn, bitch, you lied to me.
I get what you're saying, but I'm
saying it's no disrespect.
Say like a character or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is that's how she described herself. She
didn't even look like her either.
Yes, she did.
She did not look like Adele to me.
She looked more like Adele than Megan Fox.
She don't look like neither one of them.
She looked more like Adele
than Megan Fox. She don't look like neither one of them.
I swear she did, bro.
She looked like herself. I can't even remember her name.
See, you stupid. I think it was something with an H, I swear. And then when he saw Jessica, he
straight up shakes me to my core. Somebody should investigate how much chemistry we have. Nobody should ever have this much chemistry with another.
Really weird to have a connection that deep and that close.
Do you think they tell them, hey, you have to sit down and just repeat yourself 50 times? Just say the same thing 50 different times and then you can leave the room. And I'm not even one to talk because I'm repeating myself 50 times. There's nothing more to say. I don't know what else to do.
I never came into this thinking that I'd vibe with two girls so well. At the end of this, you have to pick one person to spend the rest of your life with.
Everyone always says this. They're like, I never expected to actually meet someone on the show, but I came on here to meet someone. But who would have thought? And all I can think is, have you seen the show? Do you see what it takes to actually fall in love on here? It's not exactly a difficult process. You just say hi. My name is whatever, and there you go. I hate to always use the NPC comparison, but this really is like if there wasn't enough time to render every conversation on Earth. So with some people, they're like, just throw some shit in there. I don't know, just randomly generated. Who cares? Just have them say some random nonsense. Not everybody.
I gotta start doing video with you.
When he said that, I said it in my head. I said the same thing in my head.
I gotta start doing video with you because I swear, bro, we gonna never act right.
I'm acting right, you know.
But when he said, hey, my name is, I said, hi, my name is Slim Shit. Bro, my bad.
Wrong with
In
you?
there. I don't know, just randomly generated. Who cares? Just have him say some random
stupid
nonsense. Not everybody needs to say something important. It's not like all the players are going to approach this guy.
This whole experiment is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because
Like
we are out here
brown sugar
dating
cinnamon.
other people.
I know.
I feel like our connection is, it doesn't have to be put into words.
They love talking about the experiment, and it's funny because this aspect of it isn't really any different than regular life. Like the fact that they're seeing other people, if someone's not in a relationship, they may go out on multiple dates until they actually commit to someone. And also, if you are in love with someone, you don't continue to date the other person and be like, listen, I'm in love with someone else, but I'm also trying to see how things go here, so let's eat some sushi and see what happens. So many guys
Pop-Tart, not sushi.
on the show will fall in love with like 6 people at once, and then they're like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, pick someone. Don't tell them all the exact same thing though. All right, anyway, let's continue. Let's hear him talk about the experiment and the chemistry and take 50 million pauses. I'm really excited. Let's do it.
I mean, it's crazy how similar we are. It's crazy.
I know.
It's not at all.
There's no one who I've been able to have conversations with like this.
Oh man. So he's saying that there's no one else he's been able to have conversations like this with, but he already committed to Madison. He's just finding slightly different ways to say the same thing about both of them. With Madison, he's like,
She like, I can't stand that line there, motherfucker. Because, bro, you literally had told this. That's just true depiction of reality, though. A lot of,
like, nobody has been able to make me feel like her. But with Meg, nobody has been able to talk to me the way she has. But with Jessica, nobody has been able to listen to me the way she has. But with Angela, nobody has been able to scream at me the way she has.
Just insane to actually have someone like you. It's crazy to me. Just crazy to me. I mean, it's crazy how crazy.
I know.
All right, as you can see, things are getting pretty crazy over here. So we're going to move on. Now we're going to talk about this guy, Alex. And after the last video I made, it was brought to my attention that there are currently a bunch of allegations against this guy. Some really not so good stuff. In fact, it's incredibly serious. Much more than I expected when I began making this video series. I'm not going to get into it too much because there are much better channels that have gone into a lot more detail and have done a lot of research. So I'm going to link a video in the description of this video. Even though it sounds like these allegations are very credible and should not be ignored, we also have to remember that they still are just allegations at this point. But either way, I don't really trust this guy and I didn't like him from the beginning, so I'm just gonna make fun of him.
I would love to have a house.
Yeah, I think you need a house.
I think we need a house.
I think we might need a house.
Which it sounds like crazy to say, but
That's just like so weird.
it is
You know, but like in the best way.
crazy. It's crazy, yeah. I'm like talking to a wall right now.
Yes, you're talking to a wall. We get it, okay? We get it. We understand. There's a wall between the two of you. You can't see each other.
Babe, you could have waited to the end.
No, I couldn't. You can't throw stuff out like that. He looks like that, though.
You wouldn't have said that if you didn't know. If we just had this conversation. We literally just had this conversation.
No, I'm saying, how old is he?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
Because he's very fixated on his high school years. Catch my drift.
When something happened in high school,
No, he's very fixated
Oh,
on his high school years.
No, I called it when you said it the second time.
He's very fixated
on them high school.
On his child. And they were told not to speak on it. Nobody from the show can speak on it. Nobody can speak on, from the show, his allegations. So if they have an interview, they're told, they probably signed a NDA contract that they cannot speak about.
Can't bring it up.
Yeah. Babyface.
We've covered it, all right? What next? I agree that it's crazy, okay? It's very crazy. It's wild. It's insane. You guys have a connection. All right, okay. We've covered it. Can you get married, please? I don't know how many more adjectives for this experiment and these pods in the world you guys can come up with before you just get married.
Obviously, we've come a long way, but you were my number one.
From day one?
From day one.
No way!
That's so crazy. I'm like, literally.
Did she just say the other dude was her number one? Mason? Yes, she did. That was the chick with the tattoo, the 111 on the hand.
He said that to her.
She said he was. She also said he was, but he said he was committed to her and kind of it threw her off. But
well, maybe they both was her number one. I don't know how that's possible.
I am tattoo, but I am not too.
You be
Giddy?
I know, same.
I don't even know how many listen to me.
I know, same.
It's like weird that like I just can't touch you and like.
I want to touch you, but I can't because there's just like this wall here or something. I wish this wall wasn't here, but it's here. Maybe there's a way to make it not here anymore. Maybe we could like meet in person. Is that allowed? You know what, Alex? I love you so much that I don't even care if this wall is here. I'm just gonna sprint headfirst into the wall. Whatever happens, happens. I don't even care. I love how so many couples on this show are constantly talking about what it's gonna feel like to see each other, but the only reason they're not seeing each other is because they're still talking to other people. Otherwise, when you decide on one person, you propose to them and then you meet face to face.
What's up, bud? I have a girlfriend! Let's go!
Uh-oh, Mason's jealous. He knows what's going on. Who the hell are those guys? Who are...
I have a girlfriend!
So yeah, Alex is very happy because Madison has now committed to him, meaning she has to go break up with Mason, who committed to her in the beginning of this video. Have you followed any of that? Because I definitely didn't for way too long. I don't know who was talking to who. It didn't matter how many times I had seen these people. Trying to remember their names and who was talking to who, I practically needed a bulletin board. I'm not even kidding when I say that I haven't seen these two except for this one moment right here. Who did the casting for this show? They picked like 50 people and we still end up staring at Mason and Alex, the two most boring people on the planet. This next part is so funny because Mason goes into his date with Madison expecting things to go well, and he brings her a he brings her something as an inside joke, but it's really awkward.
Do you think some of these people just like filler people? Like, no, legit. Or do they all have a chance? I know they don't show everything because maybe it wasn't like entertaining or it wasn't.
If these are the people y'all showing for
I
entertainment,
feel like it's just there. They just here for filler.
If these motherfuckers are the ones y'all showing for entertainment,
then
how boring!
And y'all was like, we have to pull something. We have to find something.
Boy, you know how boring you have to be boring more boring than these motherfuckers.
I don't know, man.
And this season started out very boring, y'all. It had no like spot, no like.
It didn't make it better. It may be better.
The drama typically happens after they get
what
out the pod.
episode you say you were on? 2. So you just starting. You know, it may get a little better. So just have to continue.
And I fell asleep on both episodes. Because it's just so baby powder.
Because she's only there to break up with him.
What do they got on your side?
The cream pie.
You like that?
I just think that maybe this is not our story, you know?
So she tells Mason that she got there fast.
You got a whole breakfast set up for it and a cream pie. But that ain't the cream pie she was talking about, my brother. If you know, you know. One of Winks or one of States.
Okay. But yeah, that's that thing.
That's sad,
That's
bro.
sad.
Got a whole full course meal set forward.
Pancakes, eggs. He has to make some fruit.
Yeah. Whole little balanced breakfast. Thought
I
you
won't
thinking
have an
about
appetite after that. No, I'm
it. You was
still
thinking
eat.
about her, bro.
I'm gonna still eat.
Know that food cold.
Her with someone else, and also that she wasn't into it when he said that he was committed to her. So then he tries to backpedal and say that he didn't really mean he was committed to her yet, as if that's gonna help. He clearly realizes that it was a turnoff for her when he said that, so he thinks maybe if he acts like he's less committed, she'll be more into him. It's wild.
I feel like I added some unnecessary pressure when I told you that I was committing to you. When I said it, I don't know if it felt right.
Oh, it didn't feel right. Okay, wow, how convenient. You can't really just take that back, and also if you do,
that
now it
makes
seems
it
like you
worse.
weren't being genuine at all, and you're
Right.
just saying that because you thought that that's what she wanted to hear at the time, and now you realize, oh wait, she didn't want to hear that? Oh, I take it back, never mind. What do you want me to say? Just tell me. Whether it's now or before, this guy clearly has not been honest about his opinions, because it's really convenient that now all of a sudden things didn't feel right when she chose someone else.
I mean, I don't know why you would say that if you didn't mean it. You're still dating two people at this point, you know?
Yeah.
And so, you said that, but you didn't mean it.
But Madison, think about our chemistry. It's
and I
crazy.
kind of-
It's crazy, Madison. So at this point, Mason is beginning to crumble because it's obvious that she's not falling for his nonsense, and he can't just backpedal and say that he didn't mean to commit to her, as if, how would that help anyway? Even if she was turned off by that, now you're gonna backpedal, it just exposes you for not being honest. And since Mason is still talking to Megan, it's pretty obvious at this point that he's gonna go running to her and be like, oh, it was you the whole time.
You know, Meg and I did talk. I think you kind of just, you know, tried to keep two good things going.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, player. That's why these shows ain't no good. You can't balance the playanism. Because the girls going to be around each other. You got to balance the playanism. I can't have my hoes knowing about each other.
Going at once, and I don't know, maybe I lost both of them.
Just crazy to me.
So Mason stands up, he gathers
It's fast, though. They going to go back and talk. And they going to share to each other. Women talk. Y'all
Men
go.
talk.
You said what?
I said men talk.
Women talk. They talk about who they are interested in. So if I'm gonna get caught up.
I don't be talking.
I'm gonna get caught up. This ain't the show for the playanism, bro. You just can't be a player on the show.
Okay, you gotta just be smart about it. And I was playing.
Okay,
You
you
gotta
can't be because
No,
if you
you
tell her
can't.
too
I
much
was just playing. I was
too
just
much
playing.
good talk, she gonna go back and tell.
I was just playing.
And then your little other side piece, she gonna be like,
learn
we
to
talk-
just like
then you gonna have to
focus
pick
on
her
one
up a little
person.
bit.
I mean, I know this is hard to just focus on one person because you're here looking for someone, and that's why you're dating multiple people at one time.
You should have flipped it back on her ass. Gaslight her. Say, hold on, ho.
Yeah.
So, hold on, ho. I know you was with the little short niggas. And then you throw some little salt on his shit. Talking about he ain't number 2 feet tall anyway.
I'm done.
They be like, well, oh, so you trying to be a hater now? I'm trying to be the truth. Little 2 foot baby face little motherfucker. You trying to rob the cradle, huh?
gathers his breakfast very sadly, and he leaves the room, never to be seen again, until a few minutes later when he was in the pods talking to Megan. Oh, guess what? Suddenly now he realizes Megan is the right choice, and she has been all along, and it's crazy to him. It's so crazy. He just realized that they're the perfect they have the perfect connection, and he's meant to be with her. But luckily, she sees right through him, and she can tell that he only wants to be with her now because Madison just broke up with him. He tells Megan that initially he did commit to Madison, but that it didn't feel right, and now he's just confused. And she's like, wait, were you confused before or after she said that she was with Alex?
It just did not feel right. I clearly said it to the wrong person. Felt really confused.
Boy, sure be bringing the food, though. He got a whole little sushi day going.
What you say?
Boy had a full course meal earlier. Now he got a full course sushi meal. Boy, you playing it wrong. It's a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, not to a woman. You can't feed the woman. She got to feed you.
Feed me.
You clearly are very confused. I'll give you that.
I like to eat.
Did you feel confused though before or after you found out that she was with Alex?
Just crazy to me.
I was confused before. Honestly, I've been confused since I walked in this pod. I've been confused my entire life. But you know what I'm not confused about? You know what I know? That it's crazy to me what you and I have. You and I, me and you. Us. Before I got here, I had never spoken to another human being. Period. As soon as I talked to you and I pointed out the fact that there was a wall between us, I was in love. I was head over heels.
How would I know if I was your number one that you would pick if now I'm just here by default?
There is no one here that made me feel genuinely like myself the way that you have. I mean, I can't even explain how happy you've made me.
Listen, Megan, nobody here has made me genuinely feel like myself. Not even the person that I said I was going to commit to for the rest of my life. She didn't make me feel like myself. Why did I say I was going to commit to her?
Meg, you were my first date in the pods, and I put a 10 down right next to your name.
You put a 10 down. No way.
And no other fucking girl got a 10.
Is he gonna conjure up some tears? Come on, let's get the tears flowing, man. You wanna win the Academy Award here. This guy is just like Leo from the last season. When things aren't going his way, he just starts swearing and saying the F word constantly to emphasize his point. And yeah, I know this isn't Leo, okay? I didn't have a picture of him anymore. What do you want me to do? I'm just gonna use this guy. If you forgot, Leo was the guy who was like, oh my god. And he's also getting intimate with a stool.
A 10 down right next to your name. And no other fucking girl got a 10.
Meg, you have no idea. No other girl got a fucking 10. I wrote a fucking 10 next to your name the first day. I could just be making this up for all you know, and you'd have no clue. Right. Meg, nobody else has been able to make me feel the way you have. It's crazy. It's crazy, Meg. You know what?
He low-key talk like Leo.
Who, him?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it sounded
like. Give me that stool.
I'm saying like the way they not like vocally, but I'm saying the way just...
The BS.
Yeah.
It's always been my number one.
So yeah, there it is. That's how Mason got dumped by 2 different girls in one day. But it's okay, because it's crazy. So yeah, I don't really know what to believe with this guy. Him saying that she's always been his number one is not going to help him at all, because it's very obvious that's not the case. So it just seems like you're being more disingenuous. It's kind of funny, because he seemed like he was super confident when he thought he had both girls on the hook, sort of. And then they both dumped him at the same time, and he was desperate trying to get both of them back. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see another Love is Blind video that is no longer on YouTube, you can head on over to my Patreon. For those who joined as paid members, I just posted part 14 of Jersey Shore, so don't forget to check that out. And for those who joined as free members, don't go anywhere yet, because I'm going to make a few videos that are blocked on YouTube available for free on Patreon. If you enjoy my YouTube videos, I almost...
Yeah. Go away. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look into that Alex situation, though. Oh, y'all go look into that Alex situation. I gotta start screening these people before they come on these shows.
I'm like, do y'all not do that? Do y'all not?
Unless he didn't catch a case before, but he caught a case after.
Is it a case, or is it just like rumor? Like, did it actually
say something about his past? So on Reddit it says, update: the cast was told not to speak on Alex. P-word pass.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Here to go.
We are. We are.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar.